Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm just in my kitchen. I'm just going to pot out some of my pumpkins. I've got some different varieties and I've got to check each bag. What I do to get my pumpkins started, I put them in a plastic bag like this. I think I showed you on the last video what I do. And then I put them, cut the little strip off the top and then put them on a kitchen towel and dampen that and then put them in a bag and hang them up on a sunny spot. So these ones, what I'm doing now is my Crown Prince, and I have to check each bag. I've got a different varieties of pumpkin. I think the last one what you saw was the globe one, a hybrid one I think it was. These are Crown Prince, you can see they're nicely rooted. So what I'll do, I've got these pots which I don't like, so I'll put them in a full tray, but seeing that I've got these pots already, I just use them. But you just make this is a mix of compost and fish blood and bone, and it's got a bit of perlite in it as well. So I'll just dig a hole, just drop them in there. They'll come through in a couple of days because they're already sprouted, and just lightly cover them over. This is, I know a lot of people might just put the whole seeds in the ground, but I find that takes a bit longer when you do it this way. And cut it, there's a little slant off the top, then about 2-3 days they're ready. These was done on the 24th of March, so you can see how quick they sprout when they're ready. Just lightly cover it over, you don't need to cover it over too much. So this is a Crown Prince pumpkin. I've got some different varieties, so I'm going to be going through those bags and seeing what's sprouted, and I'll be back with you in a minute. So I've got all those potted. I've just got one over what I'm going to put in another tray. Then I've got my labels, which is a Crown Prince, so I just stick the labels in them so I know what they are. You might think, why am I growing so many? I'll plant some and then some I'll give away. So that's the Crown Prince. Got a couple more labels to do, and I'm going to check another bag and then do those. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I've done a tray of Crown Prince. These are a Jamaican pumpkin. The seeds I brought over from Jamaica. Don't know if they've all sprouted. They don't look like they've all sprouted, but I'm going to have a look and see. I've got 2 what sprouted. So I'm going to just plant these 2 what's done. Got a label for it somewhere. So this is a Jamaica pumpkin. These was done at the same time, and as you can see, some pumpkins come, I think it's the way how you do them, they come through quicker or slower. So you can see that one's got a nice root system. That's a Jamaican pumpkin. I've got a Bangladesh sweet pumpkin as well. Like with these, it don't matter if you let the leaves come up the top like that, because they're going to come up anyway. And this one just got a little small one on there, so I'm just going to do that one as well. It'll take its time and come up, so I don't mind, because I'm not ready to plant them out for another 4 to 6 weeks, depending on if our weather changes. It's miserable at the moment, but you know, we've got to do what we can. If I've got any surplus plants and you live nearby, I'll let people know. You can come and I'll just charge a small fee for them. It's only just to help with the allotment. I'll let everybody know if I've got any surplus plants like sweet potato, pumpkins and that. I'll let everyone know. Right, so I just label in that. Now I have to remember which one I put in there. I think it was this second one. Right, so with these ones what I haven't done, I've got another sheet of kitchen paper. I've got my Stanley knife. I'm just going to go through them and just check them, because sometimes you just need to just trim a little bit more off the corner like this. My cameraman can zoom in a bit more. You just take off a little bit off the corner like that till you see the white inside, and you just put them on a tissue paper. These ones are done, but I don't think I've done them deep enough. So you can see this is an old tissue paper, so I'm going to put them on a new one. I'm going to put them back in my conservatory for another week, and then hopefully they should be alright from there. But if these come through, I will have surpluses, so if you're nearby and you need any, just put it in the comment section, and I'll let you know where I am so you can come and get them. I did reach a few people got sweet potatoes from me last year, and I tried to find out how they're done with them, but I never got no replies back from them. We're all fellow gardeners, and I like to know how everyone's progressing. I'm still learning, so all these things what you see me doing is what I see other people do, and I try it, and if it don't work then I'll try another way. But this is the quickest way of getting your pumpkins growing. You can plant them directly like this. If you cut the seed like this, you can plant them directly in the pot like that. But I prefer to see when they're sprouting, because then that way you know if they're good seeds or not. And then some more times than often you'll have a lot of bad seeds, or seeds what don't germinate. Hopefully these ones are wet already and soaked, so they shouldn't take that long to come through. Maybe by the end of next weekend I'll have these, and then if I've got them I'll let you know. So keep watching the channel, subscribe, because I try and answer as many as I can, and those who are subscribed to the channel, I know you're a subscriber, then you know I will respond more quicker, because I've got to remember that you've taken your time out to subscribe to the channel. We're just trying to grow the channel as much as we can so we can do more things, and hopefully we'll all get there eventually. So I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm going to be doing another variety. So that's what I've done. Just took on the sides off a bit more, and I've got my kitchen foil. Just dab that with some water and just fold it over. Just fold it over into four, and then just damp that again. And just put it back in the bag. And if you want to know sometimes if they're sprout, you've got a strong torch or a strong light, just hold them up to the light and you can see if they're sprouted, because you will see through the bag you will see the little stem coming down, or the root coming down, or if they've got leaves on. So that's a Jamaican pumpkin, so I'll be back with you in a minute. So I've got another two varieties. This is a Jamaica Globe, which is a large pumpkin. I'm going to check those in a minute. And the other one is a sweet pumpkin, which is a Bangladesh one. So I'm just going to check these ones, see if any is sprouted, because these were some big seeds, so I don't know if I cutted them deep enough for them to sprout. Can't find the end of where I folded it over. I'm going to change the paper anyway. So these are ones what can't remember if I ordered these ones. I can't get into these ones. These ones are proving a bit fiddly. Right, got one out of that so far. Did a sweet Bangladesh. Got one. Next time I have to make sure I use a better quality, and then these ones haven't sprouted, so I'm gonna plant that one up in a minute. I think I only got 8 of these seeds, so I really need them to sprout, which they haven't done. These was done at the same time on the 24th as well, but I only got one out of it. Redo these ones and plant that one. So I'll be back with you in a minute, and then I'll check these Jamaican ones. Right, so I'm still with the Bangladesh ones, so I'm just going to redo these ones, and hopefully they do, because I haven't got a lot of seeds of this one, so I need these ones to really sprout. Otherwise I would have to try and see if I can get any more. So I'm just putting it back in the bag. Put it back in a sunny place near the lights, and hopefully that should re-sprout. I only got one out of that, which is a plant there. So sweet Bangladesh. You just have to pot them as you go along, and just keep an eye on them when you put them in a bag. Like I said, these was planted on the 24th. If all of them were done properly, then you will get your shoots like that. So just be careful when you got the nice root system on there, just be careful with them. You can leave the leaves out because they're going to come out anyway. So that's Bangladesh one. Like I was saying, it's not everything what you plant is going to grow. If some things will grow, and then you'll lose a few things along the way, so that's why we always plant a bit extra. I always have surplus of stuff. This is a Jamaica globe, and as you can see, none of these ones have come through yet. But I'm going to recheck them. Yeah, none of them has come through. I don't think I cut the groove deep enough, so I'm going to redo these ones, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I'm down to my last of my pumpkins. This is a Petit Pan, a yellow one, 4 what was starting to sprout. So I'm going to just pot these on there anyway. They'll take their time and come up, rather than me just having a empty tray. Just going to label them. So if you like these videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave any comments, leave them in the comment section. We'll get back to you on them. And if you've got any tips or ideas or anything what you want to see planted, just let me know. I'll see if I can get hold of it. I've got a bit more space now, and I'll be able to plant more things on. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care, and happy gardening to you all.